Hello and welcome to Let's Talk Sport here on YouTube, where today we're going to be previewing the first ever game of the 2018-2019 Premier League season.
I have to sit back for that.
Friday night, we'll see Manchester United taking on Leicester City. Of course, Manchester United finished second in the Premier League last time out.
Better than third.
Very much behind the champions, though. Manchester City.
Yeah, we denied them for a week.
Cross city rivals there. Leicester City had a respectable mid-table finish, but they did lose a key player this summer as well in Riyad Mahrez. Whereas United, really, on the other hand, in their transfer window, they haven't really done that much, have they?
Signed 3 players.
Fred, Diallo, and a reserve goalkeeper that will never see the field.
I don't know. League Cup, maybe.
Maybe. You never know. But, approaching this game, Jose Mourinho, hasn't really been happy this pre-season. They've had a lot of poor results. And today, as we record this on Monday, he's very happy that the pre-season is now over. Is it time for him to potentially, change his mindset a little bit now and adapt to the new Premier League season ahead of him?
Yeah, I think he's got to just start fresh. The summer has been dreadful.
Yeah.
It's actually probably the worst summer in a very long time. Because normally we go to America, we get decent results, and whether or not we get new signings, we just seem to get preparations right. And Mourinho is known for getting his signings done very early. This time round, it sounds as though there's 2 players on the list he gave to Ed Woodward millions years ago. Ed, why not check your emails? Wake up a little bit, maybe. That might help.
Getting notifications on the phone.
I think he should phone FIFA and say, "Can I have David Gill on the phone?" Yeah, sure. David, how do I get out of this mess? You see,
maybe spend some money. That'll help.
Yeah. Well, we spend enough money, don't we?
Is that the problem then with United entering this game, that they've not really got that kind of squad yet?
Well, it's stressful, isn't it, saying that, because we should have the squad. You look at the players that we've got. We signed Sanchez, who was a proven Premier League player, so it's not happened for him yet. This has got to happen for him this season. I don't think there's any excuses. It could be because of Mourinho. I'm not sure. We'll find out come this season, because if it carries on, I think it's obvious. Paul Pogba's just won the World Cup, and he was a big role.
So he won't be there against Leicester.
He won't be. Oh, is he not going to be there?
Well, I don't think so.
Oh. What are you doing? How much do you earn a week? And you just think, it's just all these players we have. We should be competing anyway. I feel like we've got the depth as well. We've got the squad. I think we might have finally sorted out our defensive issues, which is having Lindelof and Eric Bailly as our centre backs. And this is the season as well where Luke Shaw needs to start. He needs to play every game, because mentality-wise, he's not going to make it. And people could go on and say it's Mourinho's fault. Agreed, but you look at Luke Shaw and you hear about the stories of him. Yeah. He doesn't get up early. He eats quite a lot. The manager can't do everything.
No.
The moment they leave the training ground, they have to respect what they say. Go to bed at 9 and all that, etc. Something going on there.
It could be a bit of a concern. Whereas on the flip side for Leicester, they have to adapt now to life without Riyad Mahrez, of course, gone to Manchester City this summer. They still got Vardy there. They still got Kasper Schmeichel there at the moment. So they still got their sort of strong spine still at the football club. They signed Johnny Evans this summer to try and help bolster up their defence. And they still got Harry Maguire as well.
Only at the moment.
At the moment. So, they got a strong squad, but how much are Leicester City going to miss Mahrez? Is he going to be missed a lot, do you think?
Mahrez will be a big miss for a team like Leicester, because you don't get that kind of player every year, every season, all the time. He was a standout player, but for me, I feel as though the time was right, because he should have gone in January, but then the deal didn't happen. Leicester are very good at keeping players for longer than they should be there. Yeah. Jamie Vardy could have been an Arsenal player 2 years ago. 2 years on, he's still at Leicester, and he loves the club. You can tell the moment he scores, he's happy to score for his club. He's happy to help out, and it's going okay. Kasper Schmeichel's still there. I don't think he's great. Kasper, I think his father helped him out a little bit, just like any F1 driver like Lance Stroll in that period. But he's done his thing. But Harry Maguire and Johnny Evans is a good signing for a mid-table team. Yeah. He wasn't going to stay with West Brom, you know that. Yeah. And of course, with Johnny Evans, he's got the experience there. with West Brom and Man United, he could give a lot of advice just to people like Harry Maguire anyway if he does stay. Wes Morgan is still there, isn't he? Robert Hoof?
I don't think about Hoof, but I think Morgan's definitely still there.
Hoof's disappeared. Yeah. That's a shame. He really did hoof off. But I think deep down, though, when you compare the Mahrez deal to Kante, it's nothing. N'Golo Kante, when he went, that was a big loss. So they knew they couldn't keep him. The moment Chelsea and United knocked on the door, it was, where's he going to go next? So I think when they look at it, they'll cope without Mahrez. We'll see how they do for wingers for the season, but I don't think Mahrez is a big miss when you compare it to Kante.
Yeah, I mean, they certainly got other players at the football club that can definitely step up this season and take advantage of the opportunities that Mahrez has left behind.
And they've proven,
Gray, for example, could step up and
exactly
into that role.
And they've proven with the last 2 years that they're still a competitive team. You can't always say that you go to what's it called? The stadium?
I don't know. The King Power Stadium.
King Power. There's all these sponsorships. It should be real names, but people don't go there now and actually feel confident. It's like a Stoke City ground. You just don't know what's going to happen. So we'll see come Friday, but I don't think United have any excuses for not getting 3 points.
So what do you think the scoreline's going to be? How do you think the game's going to unfold? Do you think Mourinho will be aggressive to set a statement after the post pre-season? Or do you think it's going to be the same old United where it's been very defensive and just take advantage of the opportunities that arise from certain opportunities?
Well, I mean, Messi might be at United in the next few days. Ibrahimovic might return. So we'll see what we do in the transfer window. We don't know who the two players were. But all I can say is that United will win, but not in a convincing manner. 1-0, maybe 2-0. We'll find out. Leicester always have this curse against United. They can never beat us, even in the season where they actually won the Premier League. They didn't beat us at all. We were actually one of the only few teams that they couldn't beat. Okay, Liverpool won a game, but Liverpool don't know what it's like to win a league title. So, but deep down, I think United will do it, but it won't be convincing.
I actually think it'll be a draw in this game. I actually think it's going to be a 2-2 draw.
I'm going to the game, so I do not want to be upset.
I could easily see, United still lacking that defensive quality. It doesn't matter who they sign this week. I don't think they're going to throw him in on Friday night.
No.
So I think that
on the bench at least.
I think the defensive issues are still going to be around, and I think Leicester should be able to bounce in a way to make a statement. Especially with the loss of Mahrez and Gray, Vardy should be able to do something at the very least in order to salvage a point from this game, in my opinion. What are your own predictions for the game itself? Let us know in the comment section below this video. Don't forget to like the video, subscribe for more Let's Talk Sport content. We shall see you all very soon.